Yeah, so the schedules in the back of the book, they're like for one student for Form 1. Well, that's really great if you have a student in Form 1 only or a student in Form 3 only. But like those of us who have lots of kids, right? You have to kind of take that sample schedule. And what I'll do, I don't do this anymore because our routine has been the same for so long, but was I would put those on Post-it notes, especially when I had little kids that like needed me to do language arts and math actually with them. And so I would take our schedule and I put them on Post-it notes and I hit, okay, this is like me being really type A, but each kid had like a different color Post-it note. So I could easily see what was going on. And I would plan out our day. Okay, well, like if I'm doing reading with this child, what is this child doing? Because this child can't just go off and do their work by themselves yet. They're not old enough, right? So how can I keep this child from setting the house on fire while I'm doing math with this child, right? So, okay, this child maybe needs to be playing with blocks, or they need to be on the trampoline, or they need, they maybe are doing copy work or something like, and kind of go through your day like that with the multiple kids. But as they get older, I mean, you say you have all the way up through ninth grade, like they're doing a lot of this on their own. So just to give you a kind of an idea of what our typical day looks like, we start morning time at 8:30. Well, 8:45. I get home from the gym at 8:30. So 8:45, they bring their breakfast. We start morning time. We do that all together. We do the language arts all together, their language arts packets. And then they kind of split up for the different subjects. And like I said, I might have, now they're at the age where they can all read something by themselves and do some subject by themselves. But my younger two have dyslexia. And so even though they're in fourth and fifth grade, I do have them read to me. They just focus a lot better than if I just say, hey, go read this by yourself. And so I still have to kind of coordinate the time with that. And then around noon, everybody's kind of wrapping up different things. We eat lunch together and I'll read the read aloud. And then after that, we'll clean up the house, that kind of thing. And that's when I check in with my older kids. Okay, let's check and see what you've done. We have room time where they go in the room for like an hour, and unless they're still doing school. So like the older ones would be doing school still, and the younger ones would be up in their rooms. And that gives me a time to check in with the older ones and kind of see, hear their narrations about their things without being interrupted from some of the younger ones. And then after that room time, we would do our tea time or handicrafts, poetry, that kind of thing. So, we're done, depending on how the day goes, by like 2 with everything with everybody. So I hope that helps. But again, like my typical day and your typical day, you have to take those kind of schedules and those subjects and kind of map it out, but also be flexible. We've kept that basic routine now for many years, but in terms of the daily practical of, okay, at 9 o'clock, this child's here and this child's here, like that kind of adjusts and changes as they grow in their forms and what they're able to do on their own.